Mindfulness and curiosity, I think, are the ultimate key to self-leadership. And a really great example of this is the J.K. Rowling story that is in our self-leadership book, and it talks about her past and what she went through to write the Harry Potter stories, and the things that she endured throughout her life and being a single mom. But ultimately, she did not let her current circumstances define her ultimate success in the end. And that shows, because she will eventually become the first billionaire author, which I think is incredible. And all of that is due to her not dwelling in her circumstance and her living this mindfulness life. And Ellen Langer talks about being mindful and being mindless. And being mindful is having this energy and this beginning and this presence, and being mindless is being trapped in a mindset and seeking certainty and having this fixed mindset. I think this is really relevant to my life this week, and a lesson I really needed. We teach a 7-week leadership class, and this is my 3rd year teaching it. And for some reason, I realized after reading these videos, or after reading the text and listening to these videos, that I had a mindless mindset this week. And I went against what Ellen Langer talks about when she says that things should guide what we're doing and not set what we're doing. This week I allowed colleagues and I allowed perfection to set the precedent for what I should be doing and how I should be teaching, even though I have 2 years of experience under my belt teaching the class. And instead I have this fixed mindset and this set mindset of perfectionism and opinions of my colleagues, and just wanting their approval ultimately. And in figure 2.1 of our text, it talks about the building blocks of self leadership. And the bottom foundation, it talks about positive psychology. And I think that is important. I think it is a part of the foundation of self-leadership, because if you don't have that positive psychology, then if you don't think you can do it, then no one else will. That goes in great with a quote that Henry Ford says that I love, and it's, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And I think that's so true. This week I didn't think I could, and so ultimately I ended up giving up one of my presentation slots because I was being mindless, and I let that roadblock get in the way of being mindful and having courage and being present in the moment. But curiosity, I think is maximizing life, and is maximizing our students in our job, in our careers, in work, in relationships. I believe all of us in this class are being mindful by expanding our education and trying every day towards a degree that is on our path and is one of our goals, and going to conferences and building new programs, and all of that curiosity, I think, in the end is what rises above all else. And one cool example is actually in our leadership programs. Every year we have a new leadership team come in that gets to speak to our content and gets to speak into our themes and what we do and why we do it, because I think once you get in that mindset as we do it because it's always been done that way, you lose that sense of curiosity. And I definitely agree with, in the video she talks about the old men that she took as a study, and once they lost their curiosity, once they begin to age faster, and she saw that becoming true when she took them away from their life that they were in right then, and saw that curiosity come back, and ultimately saw a different person on the other end. And so I think being curious and having this mindfulness is ultimately just maximizing life in our work, in our fields, in our career. Thank you.